This is Afghanistan, which is soon going to amaze the whole world. No one would have thought that Afghanistan, which had been struggling with poverty, hunger, and war for years, could achieve something like this. Afghanistan is building the world's largest artificial canal, which will change its destiny. The name of this 285 kilometers long and 500 feet wide canal is Kosher Canal. To build this canal, the Afghan government did not take any aid, equipment, or engineers from anyone. And today, as you are watching this video, approximately 100 kilometers of this canal has already been excavated. So why did Afghanistan feel the need to build such a long canal? And why are experts saying that this project will economically transform Afghanistan? Let's find out the answers to all these questions in this video. First of all, let's understand the geography of Afghanistan. Afghanistan is a completely landlocked country. This means that no part of it touches any sea. To the east of Afghanistan is Pakistan, to the west is Iran, to the north are Turkmenistan, Uzbekistan, and Tajikistan, while to the northeast, Afghanistan shares a small border with China. So Afghanistan is completely surrounded by other countries. 80% of Afghanistan's water supply comes from the snow-capped mountains of the Hindu Kush. Afghanistan has 4 major rivers that provide it with water. 40% of Afghanistan's water supply comes from the Helmand River, which starts in the Hindu Kush, crosses the entire country, and then branches out at the Iran-Afghanistan border. This river is currently a cause of political tension between Iran and Afghanistan because Afghanistan is building a dam on this river, which according to Iran will have a very negative impact on the Hormuz area. Next is the Amu Darya, also known as the Oxus River in English. The Oxus River is the longest river in Central Asia. It begins in the Pamir mountain range between northern Pakistan and Central Asia, then passes along the Afghanistan-Tajikistan border, enters Turkmenistan, crosses Uzbekistan, and eventually flows into the Aral Sea. This is the river on which the Kosher Canal is being constructed, which we are going to discuss further in the video. Now, apart from this, Afghanistan's remaining water supply comes from the Kabul, Harirud, and Panj rivers. Afghanistan is one of the few countries in the world with 70% of its area covered by mountains. In the southern region of Afghanistan, along the Iran and Pakistan borders, there are deserts. So, basically the entire area below Kandahar is a desert. Now, if we talk about the people, Afghanistan has a lot of ethnic divisions. 42% of Afghanistan's total population are Pashtuns, 27% are Tajiks, 9% are Hazaras, and 9% are Uzbeks, and the rest are Imar, Turkmen, and Baluchi. Historically, Afghanistan has been perhaps the most important country in Central and South Asia because it was from here that the Mughals, Tatars, Suris, Ghaznavids, Abdalis, and Khiljis entered the Indian subcontinent. Now, if we return to Afghanistan's water system, all these rivers are insufficient to meet the country's water requirements, which is why Afghanistan has always faced a severe water crisis. However, after the US-Afghan war, this crisis has worsened significantly. In fact, there is a severe shortage of water in the entire northern region of Afghanistan, and to address this shortage, the Afghan government thought of creating an artificial canal from the Oxus River, which would supply water to the entire northern area over 285 kilometers. With the help of this canal, approximately 0.5 million acres of this barren desert will be transformed into lush green fields. After the arrival of water, wheat and many other crops will be grown here, and the Afghan government expects that by 2028, Afghanistan will be exporting 50% of the wheat grown here to other countries. This project began in March 2022 with an initial completion date of 2028, but given the pace of work, experts believe that this canal will be completed by 2025. This project is being carried out with such excellent planning that Western engineers and experts are extremely amazed. This project is divided into 3 phases. In the first and second phases, the entire route will be excavated, and so far the excavation has been completed over a 100-kilometer area. To carry out this excavation, 200 local contractors have been hired, and approximately 7,000 haul trucks and excavators are being used, and the entire process is being managed excellently. The trucks and excavators stand in line. The excavator lifts the soil and puts it into the truck, and when the supervising engineer gives the green signal, the truck dumps the soil on the canal banks, creating a natural natural boundary without the need for concrete boundaries, saving additional costs. The biggest advantage of not using concrete slabs to line this canal is that the land on both sides can also be irrigated, and the Afghan government has already started planting vegetables and trees along the canal's borders. After the excavation is completed, water pumps will be used to supply water to the fields in a range of 5 kilometers. Another remarkable thing that has been done is that solar panels have been installed on the tube wells in these fields so that there is no need for electricity to run these tube wells and motors. Now, there was a lot of media propaganda about this project. Many Western experts said that Afghan engineers are not competent enough to execute this project. There were also reports that contractors were not being paid on time and so on. But the reality is very different. Everyone is very happy with this project. Firstly, thousands of jobs have been created. Secondly, when we did some deep research on this, we found that if contractors were not being paid on time, this project wouldn't have progressed so quickly. In addition, the residents of Jowzjan, Bork, and Faryab provinces are very happy because water will now come to their areas, allowing them to do farming, grow food, and earn money. So far, there has only been one problem with this project, which is the claim of Turkmenistan and Uzbekistan on this river. Both countries have raised many questions about this project, saying that this canal will reduce the water supply coming from this river to both countries by 50%. The Afghan government and these two countries are currently negotiating on this issue. The Taliban are trying to convince these two countries that according to the Amati Agreement of 1992, Afghanistan also has rights over the Amu Darya River. If Turkmenistan can build the Karakum Canal for its benefit, then why can't Afghanistan do the same? The Karakum Canal is the largest canal in the world, built by Turkmenistan in 1988 to bring water from the Oxus River to irrigate the Karakum Desert. Because of this canal, Turkmenistan has turned this entire desert into lush green fields, and Afghanistan wants to do the same. Another interesting thing here is that Uzbekistan and Turkmenistan are very important for Afghanistan. About 80% of Afghanistan's electricity supply comes from these two countries. Similarly, a large chunk of Afghanistan's exports passes through these two countries to reach Germany, the Netherlands, Belgium, and Austria. So these two countries will negotiate many other things with Afghanistan in exchange for this canal. If political issues are catered for, this project will bring significant benefits to Afghanistan. Afghanistan will not need to take aid from any other country for food. In a few years, hunger could be eradicated in Afghanistan and its country could become self-sufficient in food production. For a country that has been burning in the fire of war for the past 40 years, what could be a bigger achievement than this? We also want Afghanistan to finally focus on its economic development. After enduring what Afghan people have gone through in the past 40 years, they finally deserve some peace. These are all the sources we consulted for this video. We request you to please follow this account so that you receive notifications for all new videos. Please share your opinion in the comments below. We will see you in the next video with another interesting topic.